What's up, everybody? How you doing? So today I wasn't really planning on shooting a video, but decided to after a few of these Mickeys. And I know I said in my last video I wouldn't have a collection update video, but it turned out I will. So I went to the local record shop and I've been scouring the CD section, especially the used CD section, for anything that looked black metal. So I've added 6 more to my collection, which I'm starting to grow a nice black metal collection. And that's what this video is about. It's my findings. In the background is one of them. Actually 2 of their albums. Never heard of this band before. It's Polish black metal, Open Hell. Name of this album is In Gloria Eterna Tebre, I think. And it looks like it's a 2-man project. This one's 109 out of 300. I tried looking it up on YouTube. I could not find anything about this band. I finally found something on them on the internet. So yeah, Evil E is the music, and Chaos Oblivion is the all vocals, and he's got really cool vocals. This is what it reads is, this is the first Open Hell material recorded in Dracula Studios somewhere in 2005-2006. Really dig it. Those vocals are really good. So this is an awesome blind buy. Awesome blind buy. So I don't know if I could post a link to this band because I can literally find nothing on them. I just know they're from Poland. Polish black metal. Killer shit. I have another one I'll show here in a second. I don't like that one as much as I do like this. 7 tracks. The track on here is In the Mirror of Madness. I like every freaking song. Summon the Abomination is fucking killer. Destroyer of Unholiness. I can't tell what the record company is. Maybe you could see it. Killer shit. This is killer. I did look on Discogs and they go for about $2 a piece. Something like that. So more black metal in my collection. I did show an update video not too long ago and I had two of the CDs I'm going to show you, but I'm going to go ahead and show it in this because I took that video down. This is Moonlight Sorcery, and this is called Piercing Through the Frozen Century, or Eternity, sorry, Eternity. And it's Finnish symphonic black metal, released in 2022. This is their EP. I know they recently released a full length that I have got to get. So I really dig this little EP a lot. Kind of reminds me of, like, if you cross between maybe like Emperor's symphonic stuff, like Nightside in the Eclipse, and maybe mix a little Winter Sun. The guitars are pretty technical for black metal, but it's a really good. This is a really good album. Mainly picked it up just because of that artwork. If I see album art like that, I don't even care if it sounds good. I'm gonna buy it just because of the artwork. But just so happens this thing is a fucking badass EP. My favorite track on this is Ice Veiled Spirit, or Spell. Sorry, it's got that damn font that fucks me up. And Woven Hour, I like Woven Hour a lot too. So Moonlight Sorcery, Piercing Through the Frozen Eternity. Killer shit. Another one, I found this in the used bin. Didn't know anything about it. This is Covenant, Nexus Polaris. And reading it, has Hellhammer from Mayhem playing drums. A couple guys from Octorus. And I believe the female vocals in Cradle of Filth. I don't know a bunch about this album. I think the keyboards is done by, I believe the guy from Octorus, I believe. And his keyboard and piano work is freaking phenomenal on this. I listened to this a couple of times last night and it just blew me away. I love anything with a classical style piano, and this has a lot of it. There's probably a lot of people that know more about this album than I do, but picking it up, I'm glad I did. It's kind of weird. The vocals, for some reason, makes me think of a pirate with corpse paint on. It's kind of that to me personally. But other than that, the tracks are just freaking phenomenal. Well constructed. Love the keyboard, synth work, and the piano they do in it. Especially on tracks like Bizarre Cosmic Industries. I really love that. The track that says I drank from the goblet of fire, I believe that's Bringer of the Sixth Sun. I love the piano work in that. Really just bizarre. This is Nuclear Blast, released in 1998. I believe this is an OG press because it's pretty hefty. Those older style CDs always did. Then they went cheap. Now you get a CD nowadays and it's flimsy. But there's a picture of the band. And after posting this on Instagram, many people seem to like this album and say check out the first album. But I guess everything after that's kind of not that good or something. But pretty cool booklet. I like that artwork. And that's why I picked it up. I was like, this has got to be black metal. And it is. It's Norwegian black metal. Released in that heyday, I guess, when the symphonic stuff really started blowing up with like Cradle of Filth or Demi Burger and different stuff like that. But I like this. I like kind of that outline. It's pretty sick. I was hoping there's a picture in there. These fellas. I think this is the guy that's the vocalist. No, that's Hellhammer. Never mind, that's not. Nagash. Is that the guy that plays the keyboards in this? Black Heart. Oh no, this is phenomenal. It was a nice find today. I'll just say that. Actually, I found it last night. Next up is another one, Finnish symphonic black metal, Vargrov, I think, or Vargrov. This is Rain and Supreme Darkness. I believe this is their sophomore album. released on Werewolf Records. Of course, it's Finnish, and it reminds me a lot of In the Night Side Eclipse. I mean, if you're like me, sometimes I'll listen to an album, I want to hear something that sounds similar after I listen to it without listening to the same album. This is probably the one I'll be going to. It's very good. It's kind of like how In Night Side Eclipse is with the vocals, the synth work is kind of up in your face. But what I really do like about this is the guitar work in this. Has that old school sound. Love that logo, the castle and the full moon in the background. That's a pretty cool freaking logo. I talked about this album and then took the video down, so a couple of you have probably seen that. But cool Finnish stuff. I mean, I highly recommend this if you're really into the In the Night Side Eclipse. This is for you. The intro is pretty cool, really grandiose. So my favorite track was Godless Pandemonium. Probably my favorite track. This track, I'd say 7. I think there's 8 tracks on this. Dark Space Dominion was really good. The Glory of Eternal Night. Just that takes you back to that stuff that was coming out in the late 90s, I guess. Cool artwork too. So Vargrov, Reign in Supreme Darkness. And then I thought this was cool, find this. I know this is more of their death metal stuff before they went black metal. This is the Frostland Tapes by Dark Throne, which is really cool. 3-disc CD set. I've seen a couple of people show this, but I've seen it in the wild. I had to grab it. I'm a big fan of Soulside Journey, so this has a couple of those tracks from that album. Land of Frost demo is freaking killer. Just really sounds like they recorded it in their garage. A New Dimension's pretty good. Through Chondria. My favorite one on here is probably Kromlik. I like that demo a lot. So that was the buy. And also this has some live stuff from Denmark, which is really rare to hear a live recording of Dark Throne, but it's mainly the stuff from Soulside Journey. And it also has the instrumental version of Goat Lord, which was the work they were doing before they kind of scrapped it and went to the more black metal sound. I do have the Goat Lord with the vocals on it. So this is a nice touch because this has more parts they kind of edited out of that. Plus it doesn't have the vocals on it, which I prefer the vocal version because it has more of something to listen to. But cool little booklet in here. I think mine's broken. I think it was attached with staples, but that's fine. I think there's some pictures in here. Yeah, there they are. But nice, cool find. Thought I'd include it with this since Dark Throne ultimately became a black metal album and then changed to crust punk and speed metal later. I prefer this stuff the first, I guess, 4 or 5 albums. But yeah, and then the last one is the same band I'm playing in the background. I went ahead and picked up both of them. And mainly when I was going through their logos, that old English font. This is Revelation by them. I like it. Excuse me. I like it, but not as much as I like this one. To me, the drums kind of sound weird, but when I was reading the card on it, it sounds like they recorded this actually before they recorded this one, their full length. This is their demos, and it's basically, it doesn't have any of those tracks on it, but basically they recorded it on a 4-track, trying to get that necro sound, but I think they lost it. This actually has a strip in it, so somewhere this was in a music store. But I'm gonna listen to this more. It says it was recorded in 2007, so this was after that. I take that back. I didn't read that before. And then the vocals and bass was recorded in 2011, and that's when they released this. This one seems more atmospheric. I'm trying to bring the burning churches back. Pictures of the guys. This is actually, he's flipping you off. They do cuss a couple times. I like that scenery right there. That's pretty cool. Woodland scene with the full moon in the background. But good stuff. I mean, I like the other one that's currently playing, but this one's not bad. So, Revelation by Open Hell. Pretty cool. I'm gonna play this in the background and close the video because that's all I have. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Later on.